industry overall. So how it is growing and India as a market for franchising, and what's the opportunities for global brands in India. And third, we'll also give you presentation for our business model, how it is looking like and how it can be attractive for all of you or some. So we are looking forward for partners who can join Franchise India. Obviously, it has to be like-minded, who have passions for consulting, who have kind of an understanding about consulting. It has to be really making some kind of partnership with Franchise India business. In this webinar, we are very glad to announce that we are having two business opportunities with Franchise India. One is independent franchise consultant, we call it as an IFC opportunity, wherein individually you can become our partner, wherein you don't need any office. You can work from your home and you can also use our offices across. Second opportunity is little bigger and very unique and also very, very select, which is a firm license model, which is where we are looking forward for partner in some of cities wherein we don't have our office, but we are looking forward for a partner who can take a full office of Franchise India and run that business with us. So it will be a branch owned by a partner. So we call it as a firm license. So one is IFC model, one is a firm license model. We'll give you overview of both models, how it is working and how it is going to be meaningful for some of you, so that we can then select the right partner with us who can do the same business. So Franchise India, I'll give you a little understanding about Franchise India. It's a trusted advisory platform, how to start your own business platform. IFC, which is Independent Franchise Consultant, we call it as specialist. How to start your own business specialist. So because it's not easy. It's not an easy decision when someone is looking forward to invest in any of the business. So this has to go through a lot of parameters, and who would help? So there's a specialist for this. Like you have seen in real estate consulting, there are millions of brokers. In financial business, there are millions of financial consultants. Likewise, in every category, there are so many consultants out there, but there is none in franchising. There is none who can help you to get you into this. That's what Franchise India 28 years of expertise in this business is, that we help people to get you into business. So how to start, how to invest. And it is going to be a lifetime decision for all of you to invest. So like you have joined this webinar, you're also looking to invest somewhere to take a new business opportunity. Some would be having, qualification criteria for our business, but some have different kind of an opportunity or requirement, which we will definitely help them to structure well. So we'll discuss about three parts of our business, which is investment advisory, growth advisory, and exit planning. Investment advisory means wherein we help investors how to select the right opportunity. It can be a investment around 10 lakh rupees, or it can be 10 CR or 50 CR or 100 CR. Second side, which is growth advisory, would mean that businesses and brands who are looking to grow, who are looking to expand through franchising, and we help them to build this franchise network locally, regionally, nationally, and also internationally. Third is exit planning. What we are talking about is there anyone who is looking to sell the business? It can be a franchise business, it can be some franchisee you have taken, or it can be your own business which you want to sell. So there is none outside Franchise India who do all these three. So Franchise India would be one platform for investors to help into safe investments, and also businesses to grow in franchising. And third, how to get a right exit and profitable exit out of this business. So we use a byline. Nobody in the world sells more business than Franchise India, because Franchise India have created a network which is now over 100 cities in India, and we are also present in 19 countries across. Now, this is very, very big number. So we have a very, very large team, and most of the business, apart from top 10 cities, is all done by our IFC partners. So we have over 100 cities network today. So top 10 cities, which are metro cities, Franchise India runs our own offices, and we have also IFC partners in these 10 cities. But largely out of these 10, all businesses now driven by our IFC community. So that is wherein Franchise India is now looking forward for more like-minded people who are say franchise sales, if there's any experience, or some kind of a sort of consulting you do, or some kind of you know uh, you are already into some real estate, some financials, and something which is related to consulting. We call it as management consultant. Would be an ideal platform for Franchise India. So we are having three companies. We will discuss that also. Franchise India in India, because we do 200 events across tier 2, tier 3, tier 4 cities as well. We are known as Franchise India. So we do have another company, which is Frank Global, which is market entry for global brands and market entry for global brands in India. And we are also international arm of our. Third is Francop. Francop is world's largest, which is a 50-year-old franchise consulting company, and we have acquired this company 20 years back, which is actually 50-year-old, based in USA, Chicago, and they help businesses to get into franchise. They make you ready for franchise. So in India, we have got now 20 years association and partnership with Francop for India and Asia, which we will be discussing in this webinar also. So we have also media house, and we are also having a lot of events which are in large cities. We do bigger cities, and also we do events internationally as well. But in this webinar, we'll give you full understanding, and we will request you to make it interactive, because consulting business is all about making it interactive. So we do not have any option wherein you can speak to us. So we request you to use Q&A box in this webinar. If you have any question, any query, please put it in the Q&A box. Plus, we'll also give you complete understanding about the company franchise in their journey so far. And we are requested that you can also give us understanding about where from you are coming, which city you are coming from, and what is your profile. For that, making it simple, we'll also flash some kind of questions in the Q&A box, chat box. So you can use those options and give us your answers in the Q&A box, so that we will also take your names and which city you are from, and we will be knowing what kind of profile you are getting. So before I take this webinar further, I would like to introduce you all the panelists in this webinar. So my name is Sanjay. I'm CEO Director of Franchise India. Along with me, I have regional heads. I have Praveen joined from Bangalore. I have Ratish joined from Kerala. We have Anurag Saha joined from Kolkata. We have Kapil joined from Chennai. And we also have our senior leader, Shaktivel, who joined us from Chennai, Tamil Nadu. And he takes care of Sri Lanka market. He takes care of Kerala market. He takes care of Tamil Nadu market. We also have joined Sonia Saxena. She's taking care of also international business, largely Malaysia as a market. We have also joined our Managing Director, Ms. Sonia Chaudhary, whom I would request first to take this webinar further to set the perspective and also welcome you once again. Thank you so much for joining in, and please be there. It's a 1-hour program. We will take you through a small presentation also. We'll give you complete overview of this business model, and then we will see after this how we are making understanding about the partnership, because if this is the right opportunity for you, so for that we need to give you full understanding, and then post the webinar we are also having a selection criteria, so we'll take you through the complete journey. Please be there and use the Q&A box for your questions. There are some, Mr. Kulkarni, who have already raised your hand. So my request would be that please do not raise your hand. Instead, you can use your Q&A box and share your thoughts and share your questions with us. Thank you so much once again for joining this webinar. And now I'll pass on to our Managing Director, Ms.
Thank you so much, Sanjay. And friends, a very good evening to all of you. Happy to see a very big, I would say, audience that have joined in. I'm also seeing some questions which have started to come in our chat box. I'll request all of you to make this interactive. As many questions you have, we'll try to answer in the time that we have today. And I see Mr. Chetan Kaushik, you're looking to get a brochure. Yes, we have a very detailed presentation that we'll take you through. And we'll also be happy to share that with you post the webinar. And just to set some context to this webinar, friends, once again, I welcome all of you on this evening. And we are looking at inviting by selection like-minded entrepreneurs who can evaluate with us a potential partnership. Now, this is with both our companies, Franchise India for India, and IFC partnership is also for markets outside India, because Franchise India operates in about 97 cities in India, and in international markets, we operate in about 19 countries, and that is through our international arm, which is Fran Global. So we're looking at partners not only in India, but also countries outside, where we currently operate a very big franchise, independent franchise consultant ecosystem that also makes us, in fact, the world's largest network of IFCs. So the partnership is in two forms. One is in the form of an individual franchise consultant, where you would run and as an individual practice. And second is in the form of a firm partner, where you would operate a Franchise India office in the city that we would appoint you in. Having said that, today Franchise India has partners which covers through our direct teams and largely through our partners about 97 cities, and we are also covering 19 countries, even markets like Mongolia, markets like Thailand, markets like Sri Lanka, Nepal, and even markets like Qatar. These are markets where we have a very strong network of independent franchise consultants. So it's a serious partnership opportunity, and our approach is to look at this as a long-term intent, which comes with a lot of responsibility and commitment at both sides. So before we get into the presentation, friends, I'd like to talk about a little bit about who we are as a company. I'd like to also take some time to explain what franchise industry is all about. And then eventually we'll talk about the role of a consultant, how you can qualify to become a partner with Franchise India. We'll be happy to take any questions that you would have. And again, I request make this interactive. We'll also ask you some questions on your profile. And to make that simple, we'll give you some options to select from to help us understand who have joined the webinar today. So friends, what you just heard, whatever we have done in these, I would say, 28 odd years, we have created a strong ecosystem around the franchise economy. And this has been done very consciously in a very structured way, is what I would say. So when we started in 1999, we understood there was a big demand, and that demand was latent, right? So there was a requirement. There was no company back then who was helping people to start a business, and there was latent demand. The reason is because India historically, has been a country which has a very big spirit of entrepreneurship, which means we have every home who has an aspiration, somebody in every home has an aspiration to start a business at some point of time in their life. So when we started our company, that was the only intent, that we wanted to help people take an informed decision to start a business. Now, in order to do that, first and foremost, I think education plays a very, very important role. And that's when we started our I would say media business, which included 3 magazines today that we run, including Franchising World, Retailer, and Entrepreneur, which is globally the leading B2B magazine in the world, which has headquarters in America. And we are very proud partners of Entrepreneur for entire Asia Pacific. We started doing smaller shows, graduated to doing a lot of larger shows. And today we are proud to conduct the biggest franchise show in the world, which happens every year in New Delhi. And this show is attended by about 900 companies, Indian companies, global brands, and also about 45,000 investors who, in fact, fly down to be available in this event, meet the companies. So that was our very first interface, and I would say platform, which included our magazines, our exhibitions, and the website, which is franchiseindia.com, which today has nearly 20,000 companies which are listed on the website. So these platforms became an interface where companies could represent these opportunities to people who were looking to partner with them. And equally, investors could also meet these business owners. So with that, the second business that we, in fact, started focusing on, because at that point in time, there were very few companies who were actively franchising, and only mature companies at that point in time, and very few of them were franchising. So we also, back then, about 20 years back, we also acquired a brand called FranCorp, which is a pioneer in franchise consulting. It is a company, again, from America. It's a company from US, which comes with a legacy of 51 years and has consulted the likes of brands like McDonald's, Hilton, and we acquired that brand. And in these many years, FranCorp is privileged to have worked with nearly 20,000 brands who have entered franchising through consulting of FranCorp, which includes all the big names perhaps you can think of in India, and including even some of the case studies, I would say, which is the very first time that a company anywhere in the world got account to consult, which includes the likes of 3M. So the first consulting of 3M, which is the car detailing brand now in India, was done by Francop in India. The Google Chromebook brand, they have started their franchising. The first project anywhere in the world was given to Francop India. So Francop has consulted these companies. We work with the brands to make them sustainable in terms of the franchise business model, from doing their business modeling to doing their communication to legal agreements, the SOPs, all that is designed by Francop. And then comes our third business, and this is where we need a very, very strong network of our partners and I would say overall distribution. This is where we take a mandate from the companies who want to expand via franchising, and at the same time, we also take a mandate from investors who want to start a business. Now, when I say that, every day there is a new brand which is consulted by Francop. It is launched on the platform of Franchise India through webinars, through our events. And on an average, these companies would have, depending on the size, depending on the bandwidth of these companies, anything from, I would say, 20 odd rollouts in 1 year to about 150 to 300 rollouts in 1 year. So you can imagine how big is the inventory that today sits with us. Yesterday, we activated another brand. I'm sure you know a company called Trends, which is a part of Reliance. They already operate about 700 stores across India. They have another 200 plan in this year. So we are sitting on an inventory of 200 franchise appointments, which has been mandated exclusively to Franchise India. Another example, I think yesterday there was a webinar of a brand, Royal Oak, which is now a leading furniture brand in India. They operate about 200 stores across India. We've got a mandate to roll out 350 locations for that brand alone. So if I calculate the overall inventory, we're sitting at almost about 20,000 plus, rollout amongst all the brands that we have exclusive mandate with. And our team works very hard to reach out to these companies, understand which are the brands which are demanded in the market, what kind of categories or I would say brands are looked upon by our investor community. So we today hold approximately 600 exclusive mandates, and this number is very dynamic because every day we are adding a lot of new brands. So we take exclusive mandate from these brands. Outside these brands, Franchise India, given our expertise, our experience in franchising, and also our presence now outside India, we present in a lot of markets across the world. So we also hold today a mandate of about 80 international brands where Franchise India is the master franchise of these companies, and not only limited to India, but also includes subcontinent and many other countries where we have our presence. Now, with this combined portfolio, we have opportunities which are from Indian companies, from startups to large enterprise to global brands, and this is across all industries that we deal in. So that is the inventory that we sit in. Today, we operate largely through our offices, which are cities like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, Hyderabad, Chandigarh, where we have teams. But these cities, because the opportunity today is very big, we also need more partners to join because the demand side is growing and even the supply side is growing, which means there are more entrepreneurs who want to start a business. And equally, there are more companies today who are entering franchising and they are looking at franchise as a way to expand their footprint. Now, Franchise India has been a trusted advisor to most influential, respected business houses on one side. And on the other side, we also hold a very strong, I would say, trust, which is the investor community who reaches out to Franchise India to take our expert advice and need our guidance before they can start a business or take an informed decision to start a business. So what we do is we help investors to start a business, which are active businesses like franchise businesses. Anything from, I would say, 15, 20 lakhs of investment can go up to even 200 crores or beyond. And when I say larger investment, these can be global brands, somebody in India wanting to take complete country rights, or these are Indian companies, especially, I would say, larger jewelry brands where the investment can start from 50, 60 lakhs and upwards. So that is a spectrum of investors we deal, from HNIs to ultra HNIs to royal families and even family offices who want to diversify their business, and even retail investors who want to make a small investment, a lot of professionals. who are looking to start a business. So that is one side. Second is we work with companies to make them franchise ready, which is done by a consulting arm, FranCorp. And third is our platform, which is Exit, where we also work with business owners, entities who want to exit their business. And this is done through our third company, which is called BusinessX. We work with business owners to sell their businesses. So our teams would work to evaluate these businesses and get them and either a strategic buyer or a financial buyer to take up the business. So friends, this is what we had to share. And why franchising? I'll spend some more minutes to maybe give my point of view on that. Franchising today is a very big success story. This has been an institution, I would say, for the last over 100 years. It has also played a very important role being a catalyst for entrepreneurship. And the industry today stands at about $5 trillion globally. So which means $5 trillion to the economy of the world is contributed by franchising. Everything that is being consumed in the world, and we can take example of everything that we consume, starting in the morning from a dairy to the preschool or the K-12 school our child is going to even services like Zomato, Blinkit that we're using, or even optical stores like Lenskart, to any jewelry brand today, from Tanish to Kalyan to Indriya, GRT, a lot of regional family jewelers. Diagnostic services like Dr. Lal Path Labs, Metropolis, these are all businesses, and even hotel chains like Marriott, these are all companies which are expanding via franchise route. So today, this makes India the second largest franchise economy in the world after America. And I say we are today at a very, interesting intersection. We are at a tipping point today where mature brands and franchises are coming together. They're collaborating with each other to contribute to this ever-growing dynamic industry of franchising. And today, India is almost about $200 billion when it comes to franchising. And the growth in franchising in the next 10 years will be 10x of what it currently is. And the reason is because, first and foremost, consumption is core of franchising. And India, our economy and our story of GDP is all about consumption. Now, this consumption is becoming more and more organized, so which means we are consuming more branded products and services. And we can all agree with that. Maybe the last 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, what we are consuming, fast forward maybe 10, 15 years now, we're consuming more brands than we ever did maybe 15 years back. Second, there is also premiumization, globalization, which means that Indian consumers are trading up, creating massive demand for global brands and quality experience. And that was the reason, in fact, when Franchise India partnered with almost 80 global brands across different industries, we received overwhelming response from people who wanted to take their area franchise. So now when global brands evaluate expansion markets, India very consistently ranks among the most attractive countries. And the combination of our demographics, our consumption growth, the energy of entrepreneurs makes India a very powerful opportunity for franchising and business expansion. So, and finally, one word. Today, we've also seen there is a big growth of first-time entrepreneurs. While the last, I would say, 28 years, ever since we have, started our business, the overall community of people who were taking businesses, 10% people initially, way back in 1999, were people who were first generation entrepreneurs, first time entrepreneurs, and 90% people came with experience of running some form of either a franchise business or own business. But now what we see, this community has become biggest in our entire portfolio. And overall today, out of 100 businesses, franchisees, whether these are unit or area franchises or global brands, 60% of people who are buying these franchisees, irrespective of the size of the investment, these are first-time entrepreneurs in India, which has been the highest now. And the next wave of our economic growth, what I feel would be driven not by employment, but by enterprise creation, which means we need more entrepreneurs to start a business. And many professionals today want to also own a business rather than only work in jobs. So, friends, with this, I will also request any questions that you have, please write these in the Q&A box. We'll quickly start with the presentation. This is a very detailed presentation. We'll also give this presentation to you to go through. And while you do that, I'll also request, we have a small, profile check for all of you. I think we already put that in the Q&A box. So we'll request all of you to please share your profile. So there are 4 options that we'll request you to put in. So if you are a management consultant, you can write MC. If you are a professional, you can write P. If you are a business owner, which can be a franchise business or a business of your own that you own, you can write B. If you're looking for a change in your career, please write C. We would also like to know the city of your interest, and that's very, very important for us to understand your profile and equally the city that you would want to take or run the practice in, because today we run a very deep network. So there are some locations, some markets which are still, white markets for us. So definitely this will help us in identifying all of you. So friends, I'll request once again, I see some of you already started to write in. I'll request everyone else who's there to also please select one of the options that describes you best. If you're a professional, P. If you're a business owner, B. If you're a management consultant, you can write MC. If you're looking for a career change, please write C. So please go ahead and write. We'd like to know more about you. And I'll request, Sanjay, if you would like to pick up these questions right from the top. And we'll name and pick everybody's name. We don't want to miss out on you. So guys, please go ahead and write in. We'll take everybody's name. Wonderful. I see some of our friends who've joined in from Kenya also. Wonderful. Sanjay, over to you.
Thank you so much. And friends, I would request you, if you are writing your answer, so please write in one message your obviously name is already mentioned. If you have joined with other names, you can write your name, one of the option or multiple option. You can use P and B, B and MC as per your profile, and the city name. So request if you can write in the single message in the Q&A box, and do not raise the hand because we are not able to speak to us. Use the Q&A box, and definitely we'll take all your names because you have given your time. There is already somebody who has, yeah, uh, raised the hand. So it will be Q&A box, the right platform where you can please use your Q&A box and give us your answers. First is Mr. Babu. So he's writing Mr. Anvesh Babu. He is from Nizamabad. It's Hyderabad, Nizamabad in AP Telangana. Have a sales background, so welcome you. It's absolutely sales background is very much required. Though our business is knowledge based, we call as return on knowledge, return on intelligence, because return on intelligence and return on involvement is the model what we are carrying. So it's all knowledge based, but sales background is very, very important as well. Then we have one friend who has joined us from Zimbabwe. So we warmly welcome Mr. Rodney, and he has joined us from Zimbabwe and asking for is there any opportunity? Absolutely, we are open for international market as well. We will be happy to have a detailed discussion with you along with our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, because international business, especially these areas, which is Zimbabwe, it's very, very important country for us to expand in this. Mr. Anurag Bhatnagar is writing multiple franchisee per city or state. So, Mr. Bhatnagar, the beautiful thing in this business is that it's not any area restricted area business. So we are having multiple partners in one city, but you can also work in other cities also. There is no restriction of going city to city. As you written that you will look forward for complete Uttarakhand. You are based in Dehradun, so we welcome you. Dehradun is right now open for individual IFC partner also, and it is also open for our branch office as well. So we'll definitely would like to have a detailed discussion with you, wherein you have an opportunity to go across cities. You can do business, you can travel to Mumbai, you can travel to Hyderabad as well. That's what the beauty of this business is, that it is anytime, anywhere. So you can do business across. So we have other partners also in Uttarakhand in different places, but Dehradun is our prime focus as of now. Then we have Mr. Hillary, and he's saying he's P professional, so welcome. So you have to write your city name as well. Mr. Kupa is P and B, it's professional and business owner, but city name is missing, so request if you can give us your city name as well. Mr. Samir is writing MC, still I can't see your city name, so he's a management consultant. We'll request you because management consultant is a great profile and great background what you have. This is what complementing on our business also. So we'll request if you can share a little more on your consulting background, what kind of consulting you are in right now. From Nairobi, we have, which is again in Kenya, Mr. Samir. Okay, writing from Nairobi. So we welcome you also from Nizamuddin, Mr. Babu. Correct. Anurag's writing is from Dehradun, business owner. You will have understanding what business you are in. If you are already busy in your business, so then we also have to understand how you can manage your time for this business as well. But Dehradun is our prime focus as of now. Mr. Joseph, P right now, and then C. So he's a professional. He's looking forward for a career change. Which city? Not mentioned. Then Mr. Sapnil or Miss Sapnil, it's P professional. Welcome. Mr. Dilip Kumar is C, career change. Again, most of cases we have seen your city is missing. Please write your city name. That would be a request for writing the city name. Mr. Abhilash is writing was a P, professional from Navi Mumbai. I can see Sapnil is from Navi Mumbai. So welcome. We also have one partner already in Navi Mumbai. We are doing show also in this month in Mumbai also one and in Navi Mumbai also in this month. Uh, then Mr. Joseph, okay, P right now, C from Bangalore. So Bangalore, yes, we have our office also at MG Road. Praveen comes from Bangalore, so if he will have a 1 point contact for Bangalore. So we will have a one detailed discussion. Rather, he can invite him to office, a detailed discussion in your office, face-to-face meeting, and then we take it up further. Mr. Lakshman, career change Mumbai. So he's also looking forward for a career change Mumbai, and Mumbai we are also office. So welcome. Then we have Mr. Kupa is writing joined from Kohima, Nagaland, with UN focus and towards. All right. So welcome. It's from Nagaland. So I think it's also very important. Mr. Prasad is writing. Chat is disabled. So Mr. Prasad, you can write in the same chat box wherein you are already writing this. It's Q&A box only, not the chat box. You are using the Q&A box. So please write here only. Mr. Anil Kulkarni ji is now in Hubli, Karnataka, retired FMCG sales professional in South and in Goa. So welcome. Hubli is also, we are looking forward for one partner in Hubli. Mysore, we have a branch to a partner, which is a home license in Mysore, and we have also office in Bangalore. The rest cities are Mr. Anurag, I am coming with 25 years of sales and business development experience in India and Middle East and Africa. Absolutely, this is great because if you have already business development, you have done sales, you have experience. In our business, it is return on involvement. More time you are giving to this business, absolutely, this will be helping you. 25 years in already. In our structure, we will once you come, you will see our partners. They're also having 25, 20, 35 to say this kind of experience. They're all professionals coming from corporate and having 20 to 35 years in between experience. And I am Madhavi from Guntur and a professional. So Ms. Madhavi is joined from our Guntur area. So Guntur, we have one partner already in Guntur, so you can also be part of our community. We have office in Vijayawada, we have office in Vizag, we have office in Hyderabad. So Vijayawada and Vizag is our firm partner who have taken this, but rest of the city we are looking forward for individual IFC partnership. Charles, hi, my name is Charles Gabriel, and I'm professional with 20 years of corporate experience, management consultant now. Absolutely, he is based in Bangalore, so absolutely this is going to be a very complementary business because you're coming from management consulting, then you'll be exactly knowing what we are talking about. So in this business, there is none outside us. There's no competition. So Franchise India holds the major share in franchising, and you can become also a franchise consultant. This would be a complementary business. So Praveen is in Bangalore, so please have one-on-one meeting. Tour to our office would be good so that you can have a face-to-face interaction and discussion also there. Mr. Hassan, MC, management consultant. Okay, city name is missing. Mr. Akram Ali is writing from Riyadh. Oh, super. We are very happy to see our international guests also join. So we welcome. Then we have Ms. Kirti Sharma from Siliguri. Two business already running two businesses, but since it is okay automated, I'm looking forward for new opportunity. Good to know about this. We have Anurag already there, so please get in touch. Anurag will help you to understand about this business, how to do this business, and how it has to be structured. And then we'll invite you for the training as well in our office. Mr. Vinay Kumar is writing from Jaipur. I am planning career change. I worked in the franchise industry for around 10 years. This is great because what we are now then you must be 100% knowing franchise India business, franchise India company. You are in franchising and franchise industry for the last 10 years. This makes you absolutely eligible for this business. Jaipur is also open for opportunity for independent franchise consultant, but we are also looking forward for firm partner in Jaipur. So 10 years of franchise experience would definitely qualify you for both, but we have to see one-on-one meeting we will do. Then we will meet our chairman sir also because that's the selection criteria. In case we are good to go for a firm partnership, we will look forward, or we can become an IFC partner to start with, and then slowly and gradually help you to grow in this business, and then we can upgrade into maybe firm partnership as well. So we have both options open for Jaipur. Jaipur is a great city. We had our own office earlier, which was obviously one of the top most our branch, but we are now having opportunity for a partner to become our branch partner in Jaipur. So welcome, Mr. Chetan Kaushik is from Patna. He's a business owner. Mr. Joseph is writing. He is a general manager, Asian Paints, with 34 years experience. Great. So I don't know whether you are looking to change or you are still want to continue what you are doing right now, and maybe parallelly you want to set up a new business. Just a small suggestion, because our business is not about Saturday, Sunday. It's not about part time. It will be a full time engagement, and you need to have time for it. That will give you full understanding about this business opportunity for your presentation. There are a lot of people who are still writing, so please go on. You can still write. Mr. Satish is a management consultant from Bangalore. So Satish, we are very happy to see you have joined. You are a management consultant. This could be another opportunity for you if you really want to build something in the consulting area. Franchising, you want to add into your profile. We'll definitely have a one-on-one discussion with you. Sorry, excuse me. What is in for us if we become partners? So Ms. Swapnil is writing. So I'll request you to wait for a few minutes. I'm taking you through the presentation. In the meantime, I think this last question, is there any opportunity for Bhubaneswar? Yes, absolutely. Independent franchise consultant is open for Bhubaneswar as well. And we look forward to have a discussion. So Anurag would be helping you to take it up further. So now I think there are so many questions keep on coming. And in the meantime, I'll take you through the presentation and request you to be there with us for next 20 minutes more so that you will be understanding the business model, because that's the idea. That's how you have joined us in this webinar, so that you understand how it is all about and what is my few slides, which are very important slides, and we'll take you through to help you to understand the monetization model and how you can become partner with Franchise India. So the webinar, starting with Franchise India, it's a career opportunity. So when we are saying career opportunity, when you join Franchise India, you will not find any other opportunity suitable, and you will become full time in this franchise industry and franchise fraternity. Now, what we are talking about, global presence, not only in India now, as we discussed, we are in 19 countries. So we talk about the countries from India to Australia to USA, UK, UAE, Canada, Qatar, Singapore, Egypt, Iran, Malaysia, Brazil, Turkey, Thailand, Mongolia, Sri Lanka, Bhutan, Nepal, and Bangladesh. So these are 19 countries we are already having our presence today. So what is franchising that we have discussed is a viable model for every business to grow, to expand the business for growth. It is a viable model wherein you get a partner who is investing in your business and taking the brand name, and you are helping him, not only the brand name, also the know-how of the business. How to do this business, brand guidelines would be always there. And franchising is very rapidly growing because a lot of now you will see businesses, brands are expanding in franchising because there's a huge consumption, huge demand out there. That's why every business is now, if they want to expand, they want to take a franchise route, and it's expected to grow at a average of 35% per annum. So this is how the growth structure is. There are some of our partners which are highly, top performers. There are some of partners which is Mr. Mudassar. He is with us last 5 years. Likewise, from Gopinathji to Ashishwaraji, then Srinivasji, and these are all some of the partners who've been there and some of the firm partners also in this. But if you see the structure of franchise India as a partners, this is what our partnership is right now. These are our partners in this slide, and there are many more who have recently joined us now who are going to add the next training. After that, we will be adding in our portfolio. If I see, so this is some glimpse, some photographs wherein I'm talking about the IFC Parivar meet. Now, in Hindi, we are talking about Parivar, but English is family. So, for some guests who have joined internationally, so IFC Family Meet, it's recently done in the month of December in Delhi. This was an IFC Parivar Meet, IFC Family Meet, and we are also organizing recognition rewards for our partners in this. Then we also have some international contests which we are doing it for our partners, and we do also internationally. We do also awards also at an international destination. So these are some of the pictures. Like we were recently last, our visit was Vietnam. So we had a contest in Vietnam. So then there were a lot of awards also. That's some of the pictures. And there's a conference going on where in Franchise India all partners are there. And obviously there's a lot of fun time also. So we had dinner together. These are all partners with us. Wherein there was some cricket match wherein Franchise India have sponsored that for all our partners. And we have also chairman, sir, also Mr. Gaurav Maria here, and also the some of the leaders. And this is how we are making a lot of fun with our partners, taking them to a lot of international tours. And also, if there is anything special, like there's a India cricket match happening in any city, we sponsor our partners to go and watch live in that. So this is also from Vietnam. We have recently done. Some of our brands which are serviced by our partners. So, namely, if we talk about, there are many more, but these are some of the brands, which is Indriya from Aditya Birla. There's a U Clean, one of the dry cleaning brand, over 900 franchise in India. We have created for them. Performex is from Reliance, and then there are some international brands also. Kalyan to Indriya to TBZ to all these brands we work. So there's a Reliance fashion brand. Then Reliance, we have 8 brands with us, which is one of the footwear brand trends. There's a cinema opportunity also, which is there with us. It's a only company which is offering in luxury cinema theater, which is an opportunity, and it's a listed company as of now. Neil Kamal must have heard, and then there are some international companies as well in this. So what we offer when you become partner with Franchise India, so what are we going to offer? So we have written, it's a tablet. So T stands for technology, wherein we will give you a CRM access. So Franchise India will give a CRM. All the database, all the lead structure will be in your CRM, along with Franchise India domain email ID. And here we can see our chairman, Mr. Gaurav Maria, is also there because the complete training and the module which is being created, the system, the process which is being created by him. We are giving you access to Franchise India infrastructure. All our Franchise India offices are available for our partners to use full time and for all your meetings. Brands, B for brands. So we are giving you access to 500 plus brands when you come for the training. So you get the complete list which are there as with us. So it is 500 plus. So we have around 1100 brands as of now, but you can get access to all these brands. L stands for leads. So there's a huge lead sport, minimum 50 minimum guaranteed leads every month we are giving you, but there are also the brand centric leads which we are offering you. Because we run these brand related campaigns, promotions every month. So then we receive these leads, generate these leads, and we are providing for our IFC partners. And we have also core team, which is employee of the Franchise India. We are also providing to them, but there is no overlap. It's been 28 years, Franchise India, this methodology we have created, there is no overlap of any of the leads. Events, we are giving you access to all our events. I said minimum 200 events every year we do, but you are interacting with thousands of investors through these events. There are some 20, 25 events every month happening. So you can get exposure, you can get an opportunity to meet investors and brands also there, and then we do transactions. That's how our business works. Training, T for training. So there's a 3 days extensive in-depth training program, training module created by franchise guru himself, Mr. Gaurav Maria, because this is very, very important that every month when we are inviting new batch, so attending this 3 days program, then you are done. Then you are ready to go to the market. So that's how we have created this structure tablet, which we are offering you after you join us. The proposed structure of an IFC partnership program is in two parts. One is when you join at the entry point, you become an IFC partner with us. And then next year, you are becoming IFC elite, which means that when you hit 15 lakh rupees total revenue in the first year, which is easy, it can be done in a 1 month also, one lead, one deal, and you are going to become IFC elite member next year. So elite member would mean that you are getting 50% jump from 40%. So 40% is initially first year, which is your share. So we are shareholder. Now you are getting 40%. We are getting 60% for 1 year. But out of 40%, what you are getting, you have no investment, not even a single penny you have to invest towards lead generation, towards these events, or any kind of promotion. 60% which we receive, so we have to invest back for every partner every month, lead generation to training to sport to all the events which we are organizing, all investment done by Franchise India. And you will become next year elite member. So when we are 50-50 partners, even then you don't have to invest for any such things, which are all done by Franchise India. Now let me take you through what does this percentage look like and how it is the product line look like. There's a right written IA, IS, BS, and BD. Now let me take you through which is our product line. So this is our revenue products. Though there are many other revenue products as well, but these are our basic revenue products. I'll make it simple. One side we have investors, one side we have brands. Our business is to match make. Our business is to facilitate to get these deals done. So we are getting investor and brand together and doing this matchmaking done. Now from investor side, we have two revenue models, and from brand side, we have two. So if you see I means investor, if you see B stands for. So from investors and brands, what we do exactly, we work with investors and brands, we onboard both, and then we service both. IS and BS means investors to service, brand to service. But we are charging our fee for onboarding also or servicing also. That's the beauty of this business. We don't work free. That's a Franchise India policy. We do not work free for anybody. So when we work with investors and they need our time, we are putting our time and our product is time. And we are giving our product, when we are giving our time to anyone, we do not do it free. So that would mean that we need to have every investor focused and accountable, that you are paid, you have given me some fee, you have chosen us as a consultant. So that's why there's a simple fee which we charge, a very nominal amount, but it makes both of us accountable. So my consultant is putting time. That would mean it is sure short deal. It's a sure short deal happening because he has paid us. He has chosen us as a consultant. So when I say IA, investor acquisition. So when we work with investors, we charge a fee which starts somewhere around 15,000 rupees to 30,000 rupees. Then it goes to around 5 lakh rupees also, depending on the investor. Because every investor is unique. We cannot charge same fee. So there's a investment wise fee. If somebody is coming to us, which is having as low as under 20 lakh rupees an opportunity, it can be 10, 15, 20. So up to 20 lakh rupees, we charge from 15,000 to 30,000 rupees, though it's actually 35,000 fixed. But when we go to events and we have a special day, special incentive, special kind of a pricing for investors to join us on spot. So when it is on spot and they have come to my events, all our events are paid. So investors who have to pay to come to my event, they have to put their time, their efforts are coming to coming to the event. So we have especially given them some kind of an understanding that you can pay us at 15,000 fees if it is locked in the event. If it is done in the event, it can be 15,000, but normally it's 35,000 plus GST, which is starting. Then what is it going up to, say, 5 lakh? if investment is going up, investment is going from 20 to 50 lakh, 50 lakh to 1 CR, 1 CR, 3 CR, obviously 3 CR and above. We have got a lot of investors who are having a higher ticket value. Even just while we start this webinar, 5:15, while we were talking about this opportunity in this webinar, one of my partner from Mumbai has sent me the message that he has just now he has closed a deal for one lab grown diamond brand, and investor has already signed the LOI. Investor has paid to the brand as a token amount. So it is around 2 CR investment. The lab grown diamond is 2 CR investment. So when it's a 2 CR, and when we start working with the investor, it was locked with 1 lakh rupees as acquisition, which is registration fee. So 1 lakh rupees was onboarded for the onboarding of the investor. Then we start exploring opportunity. They were looking at 50 lakh to 1 CR, but later on they finally closed a brand which is around 2 CR investment. So that 1 lakh rupees, which is onboarding fee for that investor, that has made us sure that deal will happen. It is worth giving our time to the investor, and maybe we can explore multiple brands with him, but it is sure shot going to be happen this year. So that's why this investor acquisition, and most of you who are coming from a consulting background would understand what we are talking about, because the time which we are giving to, we are not property brokers. Property broker doesn't take any upfront fee. We are franchise advisors. So we charge upfront fee first, and then we start working, and we are getting it. We are selling around 8 to 10,000 businesses, brands every year. So we are getting this investor acquisition fee, which makes us comfortable to give time, which makes us confident also that this deal will happen. And if I'm doing this investor acquisition, then my IS fees, which is investor service fees and brand service fees, is sure shot coming to me, because investor is registered with me, deal will happen, and then service fees will also come to me from the investor. And obviously, when we are servicing a brand, we will get a brand service fees as well. So IA is investor acquisition, IS is investor service fees, which will come to us from the investor after the deal closure. BD is business development, which is brand on board, and this will we also take brands on board every day, and then we start exploring opportunities for them in getting investor meetings done. And once the deal is done, then brand is also paying us a brand success fees or brand service. So when I say investor acquisition fee, investor service fees, brand service fees, we take a fee, and your share becomes 40% as an IFA partner. And the other side, when we do a brand onboard, because brand onboarding is starting from 10 lakh rupees onwards, your share becomes 20% of that onboarding fee. Say we take 10 lakh rupees, so your 20% will go to you. What's your work in this? What's your role? Your reference only to give in to us. When you're giving us reference, we help you to come on the call. We do multiple meetings. We send the proposals. We follow up, and we get the closure done. Then after that, consulting service or frank off will be done by us. For marketing, it will be done. Marketing cost will be also put in by us. So your role is initially to give us a reference. So for that reference, you are getting immediately 20% of my onboarding fee. So say I'm taking any brand 40 lakh rupees on board, so you get 20%. We take 25 on board, which is 20% goes to. So onboarding fee, you get 20%. Then servicing that brand, which is open for everybody in the community, in the system, in the team. Anybody can sell franchise. If you are selling a franchise, then there's a brand service fees, which will be again coming to us, which is somewhere around 4% of the project cost. Excuse me. Say we are having a for 2 CR investment of that brand, we are selling a franchise, we'll take around 4% of that project cost. So maybe 8, 10 lakh rupees again is coming to us as a brand service. So it's a high ticket value game, and your share is 40% in 3 products, 20% in this product, and it becomes a very, very good game for you. So then this is also coming to you. Now we have got some international brands, which is right now in India with us. When we are selling their further rights for regional rights or city rights or state rights, this is little big game. So this is where we calling it as area developer deal. Area developer deal, even one in a quarter will also take you to a different level because it's a very high ticket game. In some cases, you can get 10 lakh rupees in one deal. Somewhere you can get 20 lakh rupees in one deal. So it goes up to 50 lakh rupees also in one single deal. As per the leads given by these brands or investors, all done by us. So minimum 50 per month, 50 leads is minimum. Because as I said, we are getting some 100,000 leads every week. Every week, 100,000 investors are getting in touch with us, showing their interest, looking to start a business, looking to get into some business opportunity. And we have completely hold on that, and we provide these leads to our partners. You can get 200 also, you can 300 also, but as per your capacity, as per your feedback, keep coming to us. So we are keep on giving you leads. One is the investor lead who has shown interest that I want to start a business. Second is a brand centric lead because we run the campaigns for brands which are onboarded with us. We get these leads which are brand centric and we provide to you. Not for only domestic brands, we are giving you all international brands. And then further is sport. Sport means we call it as most, MOST, most. M starts for mentoring. So we are helping you, guiding you, mentoring you. Especially initially, initial days, 3 to 6 months is more focused, joint meetings, support, and all this mentorship is happening. How to do this business, product training, again and again training will happen. So all the mentorship will be from Franchise India side. Second is O. O means opportunities. So we are giving you all opportunities, all the business opportunities which are on board. It is all free access to all these brands. S stands for support. So support for joint meetings. How to do a joint meeting with the investor, with the brand, how to onboard them in the events also when we go. Our leadership team is also traveling to every city, every show to make sure that we also support you in terms of doing these joint meetings to do the business. T stands for training. So we believe in training. Rather, training is our backbone. So every day we have training for one brand every day minimum. So we are doing 12 o'clock a brand launch. Training is also happening. Then we do a 2 p.m. also a brand refresher training, which have been done earlier, but some have joined us new. We'll do another refresher. And then 4 o'clock, we will also do a new brand activation call where we will help you to understand what kind of business. So minimum 3, 4 brands every day. There's a training happening. Plus, we also have 3 days: Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. These are 3 days where we have made our 8 o'clock in the morning. We have mandatory to join for everyone. So we have all partners all across India. International partners also can join if timing can maybe suitable. So we have it 8 o'clock Indian time in the morning, Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. This is again, we have kept it for mentorship to help our partners. There are some challenges, some positive things also, some opportunities also we share. It's a peer-to-peer learning which is happening. And my new batch will also have understanding from the older batch, older IFCs, how they have performed, how they have liked work in this industry, and they can also support. Plus, we also invite some brands to give you more understanding if there is any demand. Our partners are willing to have one brand also to get new refresher training in the morning. So we are also doing that. Then there is a lot of products which are there. So we give you full understanding and training of those products also. And we also hear you because if there's any challenge you are facing, we'll hear you. And that's also peer to peer. We get the solution. So these 3 days also training part, which we are talking about most, and that's how this franchise network and system is successful because we have complete understanding, complete mentorship given to our partners, and CRM would mean that you will get one email ID. The next year it will be 1+1. You can have your friend, your family member also to join you in this. So what are the benefits? I'll take you through quickly. Benefits of becoming an IFC means it's a huge earning potential. It's a highly rewarding opportunity. Support for office space, where you can get my workstation in my office. Whose headquarters is in Delhi. That's our corporate office. So we are getting people from Chandigarh also coming to our office, bringing their investor or a client, and they are getting workstations also where you can. Meeting rooms are always available where you can have these meetings. Our team will also help you. Access to events every month. So all these events are available for all our partners. All the marketing support, lead generation support, events done by us. Additionally, there are a lot of cash incentives also, which we have created an opportunity that these brands which we drive, we are also giving cash incentives to our partners, which is directly your income. There is no cut with Franchise India. International contests opportunity, there are four international every year, four international contests. And to make you qualify also is our role. We are helping you to qualify. Access to 500 plus brand opportunities and complete support for joint meetings. If we take you through the second model, which is Franchise India firm model, I'll make it a little quick. Franchise India firm model, as we say, this is very, very restricted to some cities wherein our partner has an opportunity to open a branch, which is your office. You will run the office, and all expenses will be borne by you. So as we were talking about, one of my friend who has joined from Jaipur. So we are looking forward to set up an office in Jaipur. We are looking to set up an office in Dehradun. So if you are maybe filling that gap, and we are selecting you as a firm partner, you can also take a branch, full-fledged branch in your city. So what as a firm partner you are going to get? There are four businesses, rather four powerful verticals you will run. So one is franchise in the office. When you run a franchise in the office, that would mean you are doing all the things what franchise in the corporate office is doing, what franchise in the own office is doing, all transactions. Second is you can also build IFC network under you as a firm partner. Third is CBB, which is Certified Business Broker or Consulting Business Broker. So they will work with all the resale projects. So there will be a lot of resale projects which we onboard, anybody will onboard, or there are a lot of already onboarded with us. You can also do this business as a firm partner. Business X Realty, this is another business which is a commercial leasing opportunity. Because every business which we are selling a franchise, there's a commercial property which is also required. So this commercial property business also would be done under a firm model, firm partner. Eligibility criteria, very simple. You have to have your own office or rented office, which will be selected. The location will be selected by Franchise India and approved by Franchise India. 500 square feet, which is minimum requirement. 4 to 5 member team, which is directly under firm. So you will take their salaries, but 4 to 5 would mean that we can initially start with two, then we can start growing, and then you can appoint more. So it'll also help you in terms of hiring these team members. Your share would be directly 50%, while IFC partner is having 40%. My branch partner will have 50%. 20% on BD. BD means business development. Brand will remain same as the IFC partner. But since it's a referral business, it's only reference you are giving to us. Same in the IFC model also, it will be 20%. 25% would be in case of appointment of IFC. Any IFC which is appointed under your territory would be 25% will be given to you of the fee which is for an IFC. In case then IFC would do the business, we have to provide 40% to an IFC partner, as you have seen in my last slide, but 10% will be given to firm partner from Franchise India share, right? So 40% to IFC partner, firm partner will get 10% from us additionally. And then there is a license for 3 plus 3 years. And this license will come to you at a cost of 20 to 25 lakh rupees, depending on the cities. So next slide is showing my cities which are available. Some cities we have 25 lakh, some cities we have 20 lakh, which is fixed all over India. This is till 31st of March 2027. Cities which are open right now under firm license, which is Nashik, Vadodara, Bhopal, Jaipur, Mangalore, Belgaum, Patna, Goa, Dehradun, Jammu, and Ranchi. Rest all cities, we have around 17 cities already are now firm license or a branch running right now. Rest all tier 2 cities are all done. Only these cities are left now, which is Nashik, which is Vadodara, Bhopal, Jaipur, Mangalore, Belgaum, Patna, Goa, Dehradun, Jammu, and Ranchi. But there are already discussions going on. It's not about it is just now open. So there are discussions going on. But as we select right, it's a selection based. So somebody who is really qualifying, that's what we want. Somebody who is the best and would also capable of opening an office in your city. Eligibility criteria for our IFC partner. So one is that you have to eligibility that you need to have minimum graduation. Financial advisors, insurance agents, real estate agents, and any franchise kind of an franchise background if you have, or any kind of a loan lenders also, because this is also very helpful. You know the financials, how to do this piece. This is what finance background of a profile of a investor we are looking at to become our partner. Then we'll have a application filling up. There will be interview session, selection session, and IFC registration fee as a license fee is 7.5 lakh plus GST. There's a 3-year agreement. No investment in 3 years. Only and only one fee, which is a registration fee, or it's a license fees to become partner with Franchise India. And obviously, training and certification will be done when you are coming to our training mod program. Every month we have a new batch. This month we have also 3 days, which our team will definitely provide to you the information. If you are selected, you will come to our training program. Once the training and certification program is done, it's 3 years, and next 3 years, all the investments would be done by Franchise India side. And thank you so much. This is the presentation which we were wanting to share with you all the information, but I know this is not enough to understand a business model, to get into some business. There is a deep down discussion, understanding, wherein our team members and our regional heads will reach out to you, have a one-on-one meeting with you, have a one discussion. If really you qualify for the first round, you qualify us, we qualify you. Then we can go for the next round, which is our final introduction with our chairman. And then after that, we will get you, in the training program also. So this month we have 22nd, 23rd, 24th, 3 days for our training, this training program, which is there in our head office, corporate office in Delhi. Coming to Delhi is on your own. From pickup to drop will be all done by Franchise India, including your accommodation, food, and everything would be done by Franchise India. And second, there is no face-to-face training required after that. So only first time. The rest would be all online. It will be because you may not be comfortable coming to every time, but we have also an opportunity for our partners. Maybe after 2-3 months, you want to come again for the training to Delhi, as we do it every month. Most welcome, and everything would be again borne by us when you come for the second time also. Or you can also invite or bring any of your team member, any of your maybe relative, any of our family member to our training. But we'll make you explain what is the procedure for that. But for our partner who is becoming my IFC or a firm partner, we are most welcoming each one of you to have this discussion first, and then after selection, both sides, then we will have this training program in our corporate office, and then you can come to our events, wherein our team will also help you. But we are very thankful for each one of you to spare more than 1 hour with us in this. And this is a one-sided, and that's why it is very important for us to, share a vote of thanks from all of us at Franchise India with all of you, especially my international guests who have joined this webinar. We look forward for having a discussion with you. And till then, once again, thank you so much, and take care of yourself. Thank you. Thank you.